And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the. San Diego led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Josh Trainer wins. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. In Junior Avery, he's 0 for 1. This is line to left, and the Friars are into the hit column. So he'll reach base with 1 out. 0 the final. Washington took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Reggie. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Stepping into the box, Junior Avery.
Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good
for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder at the track, the wall, onto the park. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Stepping in, Junior Avery as he'll out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Number 28 on the season, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do.
Stepping up now, Junior.
Something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is into.
And still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up.
1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Shot toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as this one. The Padres posted 15 runs in this one. Mike Kimball earns his 8th. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. For the start of the 4th, and next will be a speed. He'll try again, 1-2. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that. So striding in. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Weathers earns win number 7. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup. In Junior Avery, he'll look to bounce back.
Former player. That swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution.
Ready now, Junior.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the cove and gone.
The right fielder.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Avery is there, and he'll put it away to retire the thing set to get underway. And next will be a speed
ball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. Game. The Friars get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Richard Bush. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming
there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. And even 30 home runs on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger.
Designated hitter, Yoda.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The San Diego Padres. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Into the box, Junior Avery.
Hey, let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further.
Keep the mojo working. Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Dig pitch on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So that's now 2 hits for him. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out. Hiding in once again, Junior Avery.
Feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, talk about having.
The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Kimball earned his. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Allen.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Avery is there, makes the catch. And
the final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Late Junior Avery looking for better results. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner.
Get down, ball, get down.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with
So to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
now a flare out to left center. In comes the left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The Diamondbacks with their 50th team win in this one. Ty Tice wins his. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. So digging in now.
Got to get rid of it quick.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the best.
Pulled toward right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from one the final. The Friars took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Richard. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be for another chance. Junior Avery.
He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Final score. The Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tom. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Digging in, Junior Avery.
Valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Willie Calhoun. Heading out toward shallow right. Bruhan ranging into the outfield, but it's the right. The 2-2. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. Final, the San Diego Padres pick up win number 70 to top the division. Alex. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Digging in, Junior Avery 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Nice turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead, but at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Pulled toward right center field. Avery is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Junior.
The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 31 for him on the season, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Plate now, Junior Avery comes in one.
It's really well with runners in scoring position.
Line toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And they'll add one more to those.
And sweeping the other guys right out of here.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. All set to start the night. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Performance kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Digging in, Junior Avery having a very nice year currently. Here now the 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The first baseman, number 20.
The 0-2. Runner goes for third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first. And in now, Junior Avery. He flew out in his
dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard, this AB.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. Ball game. The Nats jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Balazovic.